Researchers use some form of networking to keep up with the industry, so I'll make sure not to repeat generic network tips that can be found on a Forbes article. Instead, today, you're going to learn about tips of how to network with more principal investigators and coordinators who work at large clinical research sites. In the clinical research industry, most of us face urgencies and constraints that other industries don't encounter. Everyone in clinical research has a lot on their plate, so these best practices should give you a few ideas of how to network within your limited time. It's a good idea to network with other coordinators or owners of sites which are a state or even several states away. Nearby research sites are not inclined to share information because doing so would increase the competition and reduce the likelihood of their site being selected for an upcoming study. Distant sites won't have the same hesitation, and this is why it's better to network with them instead. This outreach will lead to a more fluid exchange for new studies. Think about it. A research site in New York is more likely to share information about an upcoming diabetes study with a site that's across the country in California. These are updates which they would not readily share with another site in New York. Start networking and prime the exchange of information with another coordinator. You will need something to break the ice. Sharing intel about new studies will lead them to do the same in return. You should play it forward to start up the relationship. The reason you should play it forward is explained by the law of reciprocity, which states that an action committed by one individual which has a positive effect on someone else is likely returned with an action that has an equally positive effect. This law explains why sharing first always pays off. When you share information about future studies with other research sites, you'll end up receiving equally useful information, something vital such as the lead's sponsor contact for a study or a study broker that you use. After you share a study opportunity or a contact, remind the person that it'd be appreciated if they could do the same if they ever find a study that would fit your service areas as well. Growing your relationship to a level where you are regularly exchanging information will lead to opportunities in capturing new studies. This sort of relationship doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent in adding new contacts to your customer relationship management tool or CRM. If you're not using a CRM already, you should start using one to keep all of your contacts organized and save you a lot of time when networking. You can record notes from your chats with people to help you remember important facts and future study opportunities. Sales and marketing professionals often use a CRM tool since it's useful to set reminders for meetings like a follow-up call with a sponsor in 3 months. It will also help them keep emails from other contacts within the industry in a centralized place. You should be careful about storing patient information in CRM tools since it requires extra precautions for HIPAA. Instead, leave the patient information in your clinical trial management system, the CTMS, or the electronic medical record system, EMR, which is designed to handle this information. Here are a list of CRM tools to check out for your other needs. Zoho, which starts at about $12 a month per user, Salesforce about $25 per user, and HighRise starting at about $24 per user per month. While there are dozens of social media channels available, LinkedIn is by far the best medium to network with other clinical research sites. You can contact nearly anyone you meet in real life through this channel. Any person you come in contact with at a conference, trade show, or any industry-related event. The chances are high that you'll find them on LinkedIn. If you're a frequent LinkedIn user, you can start meeting new people that have similar roles at their companies, or you can have contacts in a broader domain range. Use LinkedIn to find local and relevant contacts through its vast network of professionals. There are 2 ways you can figure out new people you should be networking with on LinkedIn. The first way is through LinkedIn groups, and these are available for every industry and almost every niche within that industry. If there isn't one, you can start one of your own as well. These groups offer insights into the current trends and give you a chance to establish yourself as an expert. You can influence people before you even meet them. Check out some of these for clinical trials, the clinical trial community and clinical research coordinator group. The second way is to look at the neighboring research sites that you can network with on LinkedIn. This option will give you a good idea of who to contact and connect with on the platform. You can often view all the context of a specific person's profile. However, use this method with discretion because these people do not want to be connecting with you on LinkedIn and only be solicited for information. So provide value first. Be something like giving them an upcoming study alert or introducing yourself as a useful contact. You can also use the search bar to look up positions you want to follow or people you want to network with on LinkedIn. We won't go into detail about this because it should be the first thing you try on LinkedIn. Some parting words. Let's return to the fact that location is something to pay attention to network with sites that are far away from you to obtain information on these upcoming studies. Use LinkedIn to find people in other states to network with, and after you do connect with them, we're going to put them in your CRM and apply these best practices to use your limited time effectively.